Hello, beautiful yogis. Welcome back to EYANA Yoga with Letlotlo. Although I feel like I should be welcoming myself back because I haven't been here in such a long time. I've been struggling with balance lately, but we're going to work on that. Today's session, I thought again we could just do a balancing session. So balancing poses in yoga really help us with improved concentration and focus, and on a day-to-day can translate to actually helping us manage our transitions better. So transitions between tasks or responsibilities, just really helping us balance all of the stuff that we have going on better. So we're not going to be using any props. I've just got my incense and candle. You can use that or not. And we're just going to free flow and see how it goes. So let's get started.
Welcome back to your mat, beautiful yogis. So let's take a few rounds of sun salutations just to warm up the body. So you're going to take those arms up and back, almost reaching the back wall, letting your head go into a back bend. Inhale. Exhale as you come down into a forward fold. Straight back. First one, so just take it slow. Frame your feet with your hands and then take your right foot back, left foot to meet right into plank, and then transition straight into upward facing dog. We're going to tuck those toes in into downward facing dog. Keep breathing. Now prepare to take that right leg into the air, three-legged dog. Step that right foot between your hands, your left foot meets right, and you are back into your forward fold. Take the arms up, again just to the back into that back bend, letting the head go. Come back into your forward fold. Now we're going to do the left side, so left foot back into your lunge and then plank. And then you can bend those elbows and transition into upward facing dog. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Adjust, and now your left leg is going to go up, three-legged dog, and then bring that leg right to the front into a forward fold. Arms up. That's the first round done. Can bring those arms down and take a breath here. We should be starting to feel very warm. Let's do the second round. Arms up, back bend. Really feel the back bend here. Stretch to the back. Come down, forward fold. Right foot goes to the back into plank. Chaturanga forward, upward facing dog. Tuck those toes in, downward facing dog. Your right leg goes up, three-legged dog. You come to the front into your forward fold. Arms up, back bend. Coming down, forward fold. Now you take your left leg back into a lunge and then a plank. Chaturanga forward, upward facing dog. Tucking those toes under, upward facing dog. Left leg goes up, three-legged dog. Bring the left leg to the front, right meets left, forward fold. Arms go up. Let's go straight into the third round. Take a back bend here. And down into a forward fold. Keep breathing. Right leg goes back into your plank. Chaturanga forward, upward facing dog. We meet in down dog. Right leg goes up, three-legged dog, and right leg comes between your hands, and left leg meets right into forward fold. Take those arms up And take another back bend. Really go deep into this back bend. And come down into forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, left leg, go back. Right leg goes back into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg up and come straight into your forward fold. Arms go up. Arms come to the sides. We're going to take a breath here to prepare for balances. Breathe in and out. Okay, you can come to the front of the mat. We're going to start off in tree. So you're just going to plant your left foot into the mat. You're going to raise your right heel and lift that leg up to grab that foot. So just turn your knee outwards, grab that foot and place it onto your inner left thigh. And your heel is almost touching the groin. Your knees outwards, and you're making sure that you're not tilting to the left hip. So your body is in alignment. And if you can't put your foot on the thigh, you can either place your foot on your ankle, but not on your knee. So don't place it on your knee like that. You could hurt yourself. So either right to the top or right at the bottom of the leg. And you're going to let go and put your arms up. Testing your balance. So with a balance, you want to find a drishti. That's a point where you can focus your gaze, and that will help you improve your balance. You can take those arms down onto your head. Make sure that elbows are open wide. And bring the arms down into prayer. And then take them back up again. Take your right hand onto your right knee and then just try and bend to the right side. This is again just helping test your balance. Bend as far as you can, and you can bring those arms up. And remember, if you fall out of a balance, you just come back in and bring those arms down and your foot down. And you can just wiggle those legs just to feel the difference. The left leg should really be feeling strong. So we're going to do the same on the right hand side. So lift that left foot and place it onto your inner right thigh or on your shin or ankle, depending on what's available to you. And you're going to put those arms up again. Try and breathe and just clear your mind as far as possible. The more still your mind, the better your balance. So you're just going to take those arms onto your head again. And then down into prayer. And then take them up. We're going to go into that slight bend. So take your left hand on top of your left knee and take your right arm up and over, taking a bend to your left. And again, if you fall out, come back into it. Take those arms up and bring them down. And then you can bring your foot down as well. Well done. Okay, wiggle again. Both legs should be really strong. Next, you're going to bring your right foot up again onto your left thigh with the soft part of your foot facing up. And really go all the way to the top if you can. If it's not available to you, your foot is anywhere on your leg. Can either be on your shin or on your ankle, slightly below that. But if it's available to you, really try and get it as high up as possible. And your hands or arms are going to be on the sides. And you're breathing. And you're also smiling. Okay, we're going to bend here. Fold forward, taking your torso parallel to the floor. And you're going to take a micro bend to the knee. And you're going to keep going down into a forward fold. When you are at your maximum, you can straighten the leg. So that might be your maximum, just parallel to the floor. Or you can go all the way down and touch the floor. We're not going to be here for long. You can start coming up. And as you're coming up again, you can either do so just with a micro bend so that you don't hurt yourself. Balancing. And you're up. Taking a breath here before you take that foot gently and slowly down. Well done. Now we're going to do the same on the left. So bring that left foot onto your right thigh. Up, up. And your arms are going to go again to your sides. And you're just going to balance here on your right leg. Breathing. Now you're going to start going forward again. So fold forward. Taking a micro bend in the knee and then go down to your maximum. Slowly, guys. Balance there. And slowly come up. Taking a breath and standing again. And slowly going down. Good job. Okay, we're going to balance again on the left with a bind. So bring that right leg up and take that knee to the outer top part of your arm and make the two hands meet at the back for a bind. Okay, and then you're going to try and straighten your back as far as possible. So just to show you what it looks like from the back, I'm turning around. So that's what you look like. You can have a micro bend in the leg if you're unable to straighten it. And you're going to hold it there, balancing and breathing. Good job. You can bring that slowly and gently down and prepare for the next leg. Okay, so you're going to do that on the right. So you're going to bring your left leg up, bind at the back, and straighten the back as far as possible. That's just a side view. And you're breathing. Beautiful balances, everybody. You can gently let go of the bind and bring that foot down. Okay, we're going to go down onto the mat next. So you can just naturally go down into all fours and then slide your body to the back into a plank. So a plank is also somewhat a balance. So you're just going to stay in plank for a little bit, making sure that your neck is in line with your back and you're in perfect alignment. Your arms are getting strong here. And you're holding, making adjustments if you need to. And you can bring those knees down and go into a child's pose just for a breather. Breathe in and out. Okay, come up again onto plank. Now we're going to do a side plank. So you're just going to turn your body to face me. You are on your left arm and your right arm goes up into your side plank. Your core is nice and tight. Nothing is sagging. And come down. We're going to do that on the other side. But let's first just take a child's pose for a breather. And then we're going to prepare to do that on the right arm. Come up. So now you're going to go onto your right. You're balancing on your right arm. Your legs are out into the side plank. And then your left arm is the one that will now go up, and you're facing either at the top to your thumb, or you're facing down. Come down. And let's do child's pose again. Take 2 breaths here. And come up. So we're going to do a really fun one now. We're going to be balancing on our head. So if you've got a pony like me, you just want to make sure that that's out of the way, or you undo it, because basically you want to be on that soft, or what used to be the soft part of your head. That's what you're balancing on. And your hand position is slightly away from your head, facing your face. So you want to create almost a triangle with your head and your hands, like so. And then next, you're just going to be taking those arms, the legs up, and you're going to be placing your knees on your elbows, and you're going to try and lift those feet off the mat. So there you are in a semi headstand. Good job. You can stay here for as long as you want, or you can come out and go back in. Let's slowly come down, bring those feet down to the mat, and let's just take a child's pose here to counter that pose for a little while, and then we can go back into it. So just go into a normal child's pose and breathe. Okay, come up and prepare to do that again. So just get your head out the way, put your soft part of the head on the mat, and raise your bum up in the air, balancing on your elbows with your knees. You should really just be having fun with this, guys. Again, if you fall out, keep trying, and eventually you will get the balance. Okay, slowly bring those feet down onto the mat again, and let's take another child's pose here to counter before we go into the next pose. Okay, come up. We're going to next be doing the crow. Okay, so with the crow, you can just come onto the yoga squat or yogi squat. You're going to spread your fingers as wide as possible onto your mat, really planting those palms down and your wrists as support. Then you're going to take your knees as high as possible at the back of your arms, so almost into your armpits, high up, and you're going to lean forward. So just a side view. Your fingers are spread wide, palms onto the mat, taking your knees high up at the back of your arms, and you're going to bend into those elbows as you take your bum up into crow. So do this slowly. Come out of it, try again. Eventually, you just want to lift your feet off the mat. So with crow, you might just fall on your on your forehead, but that's okay. Just be careful and take it slowly. You can start by first just trying to lift one foot off the mat, and then lifting the other, or just if you just end at lifting one foot, that's okay. But if you can, lift both feet up and stay there. Take those feet down. Well done. So you can just go into a child's pose again to counter. We're going to balance in boat next. So it's a nice core strengthening one. So you can just come up to sit on your bum. Your knees are bent in front of you, and your hands are just placed comfortably beside your hips. Gonna bring those legs up as you tilt slightly back to balance on your sitting bones. And you can raise those arms to balance in boat. Your core is tight and strong. If you can't have your legs up like that and you're struggling to balance, you can just bend the knees a little bit and you're still balancing on those bones. And you're breathing. Hold it. And bring those legs down, taking a breather. Well done. So we're just going to do boat again. So just prepare to come back into boat. Bring those legs up as you inhale, and your arms help you balance. Again, either knees bent or legs straight, and you're breathing. Bring those legs down, and you can just lie on your back, hugging your knees into your chest, very tight, just to counter again, and giving yourself a nice, well-deserved hug. Well done. Today we're going to take our final relaxation with our knees bent. So just put your feet out in front of you. They are hip width apart and your knees are bent. And your hands are just going to be resting comfortably on top of your belly with your left hand on top of the right. If you're left-handed, you can put your right hand on top of your left. So you want your strong hand to be at the bottom. And you're going to have your eyes closed. And you're just going to breathe normally. Feeling your body in your hand go up and down. You're just going to take a couple of breaths here. And you are in total stillness. Eyes are closed. You are completely relaxed. Okay, prepare to come out. You can just take your hands out on your sides and just come up naturally, as comfortable as you can, into any seated position. Thank you so much, Yogis, for joining me today. Well done. Here's to better balance this week and going forward. Namaste.